From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Purdy going to the air right away. Finding Bourne here over the middle.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
Now third and less than a yard.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on third and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it. Kind of establish something early and hope it can carry through.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up second and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. A handoff. McCaffrey running right. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. A yard, all they need, but it's third down. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but third and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
They go play action here, Purdy. And that is in.
How do I not pick it?
Well, they've been back on their heels.
How do I not pick
drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Second and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. To throw now. Here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up second down. Out of the gun here, Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 19.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Like Cougar 19. 70.
A give up the middle. Judkins. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
And the Browns first down. First and goal. Cleveland.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Shador. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Sanders to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Sanders. Caught on the slant. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Back to throw, Purdy. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A give left side to Robinson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Purdy now to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Sanders. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Sanders. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, Sanders. That's caught left side by Judy. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Now Sanders checks it down to Judkins. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Looking to throw. Sanders. That's complete. Larvidan. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Sanders once more. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Back to throw again. That's going to be caught by Judy. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
5 yards on the pickup.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Come on. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Now Purdy. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Purdy looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And take it right on the 30. So both teams scoreless here as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. The Browns drive about to get started. In case you were wondering, last scoreless tie in the NFL, 1943, Giants and Lions. So here we are in the 4th quarter, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, I've got a feeling, partner. I've got a feeling that this is going to be the drive. In fact, something big might happen defensively.
2nd and 2. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Get it. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On first down, here's Judkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 minutes left to go. This one surprisingly still scoreless. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Purdy to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Here's Purdy to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. Scoring has really been an